We often look to cinema for escape, but some masterpieces do something far more dangerous. They force us to confront our deepest, most unspoken pain. Today, we journey through 5 devastating stories of shattered minds, unresolved grief, and quiet desperation. Why do we seek out stories that break our hearts? It is because in their darkness, we find a strange comfort. We realize we are not alone in our silent struggles. These films do not offer easy answers or happy endings. Instead, they hold up a mirror to the fragile human soul, demanding we look closely. First on our list is First Reformed, directed by Paul Schrader. This film will leave you questioning the weight of existence and the silence of God. At its center is Reverend Ernst Toller, a tormented priest battling physical sickness and overwhelming climate despair. As he tries to guide a radical activist, Toller falls into a dark abyss. His faith crumbles, replaced by a terrifying, silent agony that slowly consumes his soul. Next up is a film that will completely shatter your perception of memory and reality. In The Father, directed by Florian Zeller, we experience the world through Anthony, an elderly man struggling against the terrifying erosion of dementia. The film places us directly inside his terrifying confusion. Strangers appear in his living room. Walls shift, and his own daughter becomes a stranger. It is a heartbreaking portrait of a mind losing its grip on existence. But the third one on our list is even heavier, capturing the absolute stillness of unresolvable grief. Manchester by the Sea, directed by Kenneth Lonergan, will make you feel the absolute, heavy stillness of a shattered life. The main character, Lee Chandler, is a broken handyman crushed by a devastating tragedy he cannot forgive himself for. Lee is haunted by a devastating house fire that took his children. The film refuses to give him a simple cure, showing us that some grief is too heavy to ever leave behind. Moving from grief to a dark, modern tragedy, our fourth film exposes the raw, agonizing isolation of desire. Shame, directed by Steve McQueen, will expose the raw, painful isolation of modern connection. Our main character is Brandon Sullivan, a successful man privately trapped in a relentless, numbing sex addiction. Brandon's search for intimacy only drives him deeper into self-loathing. It is a painful, raw journey through a psychological prison of his own making. Finally, we arrive at a film that evokes a profound sense of existential dread and the tragic passage of time. Synecdoche, New York, directed by Charlie Kaufman, will leave you with an intense awareness of your own mortality. The protagonist, Caden Cotard, is a theater director trying to recreate his entire life on a stage that slowly consumes him. As decades pass, the line between his real life and the play completely dissolves. He becomes a ghost in his own grand, tragic creation, realizing too late that his life has passed him by. 5 films, 5 souls pushed to their absolute limits. Which of these characters' psychological struggles surprised or moved you the most? Have you ever felt a grief or loneliness like theirs? If these stories touch something deep within you, like and subscribe for more cinematic journeys. Remember, even in the darkest cinema, we find a reflection of our shared humanity. Until next time,